It's still a seller's market, so let's bring in, that's right, Brent Myron with RE/MAX Connect and a Home Connect TV real estate expert here to talk about some low-cost solutions that you can do to make your home stand out from the rest. So welcome to the show, Brent. And you know, the market has changed slightly in the last few months. Can you discuss the atmosphere for home sellers and what challenges they may be experiencing?
Sure. As you just said, it's a seller's market. It's still a seller's market. We went through the kind of a historic seller's market over the last year and a half, where our inventory went unbelievably low. And that happened for a variety of reasons. It happened because of COVID. People wanted to move to a different area. It happened because due to COVID, there were supply chain issues. So the builders could not keep up with, because they couldn't get doors or windows and appliances. So people went to the resale market. When they went to the resale market, it took our inventory down very, very low. And so as a result, houses sold quickly. I would be putting a sign in, and my wife would call me that says, we've got 4 offers before the sign's even in the ground. So it was going so quickly. It was amazing. And people were taking it as is. Well, in the last few months, what we've had is the interest rates have gone up. People have stepped back a little bit. So our inventory has gone up, which is really becoming more of a normalized market. So because of that, sellers are going to have to put a little more effort into doing their house. And there's some inexpensive ways that they can do that. Okay.
Hey, Brent, let's talk more about that. So what are some things sellers can do to cost effectively make the exterior of the home more attractive to buyers?
The exterior house is so important. It gives people the first impression when they pull up. It's almost like a first date. If you look at it like a first date, if the guy comes out with greasy hair, hasn't shaved, he's got bad breath, it's going to be a tough date. It's going to be a tough date to be successful. So what we want to do is have that first impression. HCTV said an appealing outdoor landscape can create a 10% profit in your home. And that can be a significant amount of money. So what can you do? One, shape your trees, shape your trees, cut them back, and your shrubbery. Number 2, you want to put fresh mulch down. 3, go out and power wash. You power wash the driveway, power wash the exterior of the house. If there's any dead grass, take care of dead grass. You want to add color. If you can just get some perennials or annuals, any kind of color you can add to the outside of the house. And if you want to paint the outside of the house, they've shown that there can be a return on investment of 55%. That's going to be your highest cost item. But the rest of these things are very simple and very quick things that you can do on your own. What's going to happen is you're going to have a more confident buyer when they walk in the home.
Okay, that all makes sense. So first impressions are important with everything in life, including our homes. How about something sellers can do inexpensively to improve the interior of their home?
Yeah, the interior, we just talked about painting the interior of the house is very, very important. What's been shown is there's 107% ROI on a return on investment on painting the interior of your house. And what we want to focus on is a nice neutral tones. And you may like your accent wall that's pink, purple, and peach, but that may be the one thing that turns somebody off. So you go get a neutral color, you get 107% return on investment on that. You can hire a stager to come in, and what a stager does is a consultant that's going to spend a half hour or an hour in your home moving your furniture around. It makes a huge difference. It gives it a different aesthetic. A lot of times they'll take out about 1/3 of the furniture and put them in the garage, and it just creates a more open space and people can focus on the home. And then you can do all the small little things: change hinges, change doorknobs, change faucets. All of those are low-cost items that are going to give the house a little bit of pop. So really, you can do a lot of things with just sweat equity and a little or no money.
All right, Brent, that was some awesome information there. And of course, don't forget to get with the right real estate agents, right? Okay, interview them, and photos of the house would work as well, right?
Absolutely. You want a knowledgeable real estate agent. People may think, hey, this is going to cost me money. No, it's not. What stats have shown is that if you have a real estate agent, you're going to get 14% more than if you sold it on your own. And if you look at a 6%, if there's a 6% commission, that's 8% more that you're making. On a $400,000 house, that's $32,000. So a real estate agent is going to be able to give you advice, give you their knowledge, and those things don't cost a dime.
Right. So essentially for free. Well, you were awesome, Brent, and we thank you so much for being on our show.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mike. I appreciate it.
You got it. And of course, you can watch Home Connect TV now on 7 days a week with hundreds of homes for sale across the First Coast.